Welcome to Fluid Coding and AI. Today, we are putting a tiny repo through a pre-commit security review with Copilot CLI, VS Code, the GitHub MCP Server, and the Advanced Security plugin. The test is simple: one fake leaked credential, one vulnerable package, and one noisy false positive. The question is whether the agent helps us make better security decisions before the code gets pushed. The trap with security review is timing. If a scanner only complains after the push, the secret may already be in Git history. If a dependency gate only runs on a pull request, the developer may already be deep into context switching. A pre-commit check is not the whole security program. It is the early warning layer that catches obvious mistakes while the fix is still cheap. The repo is deliberately small: a node project with a package manifest, a lock file, a config file, and one test fixture. The config file contains a fake demo secret. The manifest pins a vulnerable package version. The fixture contains a placeholder that looks suspicious, but is not a real credential. That gives the review 3 jobs: detect, explain, and triage. The important capability is the GitHub MCP Server. GitHub says secret scanning with the MCP server is generally available, works with MCP-compatible agents and IDEs, and is available for repositories with GitHub secret protection enabled. In Copilot CLI and VS Code, that means the agent can call a real scanner instead of only guessing from the diff. There is setup behind the / command. The secret scanning tools are available through GitHub's remote MCP server, not a local MCP configuration for this feature. The repository needs GitHub secret protection. The agent needs the secret protection toolset, and the run secret scanning tool must be enabled. The advanced security plugin streamlines the command, but it does not replace the underlying MCP setup. The first finding is the easy one. A fake demo password is sitting in source. The right fix is not to debate whether the value is real enough. Remove it, read the value from the environment, and keep a safe example in documentation. For deterministic demos, a custom secret pattern with a fake prefix is safer than copying real provider token formats. The second finding is different. A package like low-4.17.20 is below the patched version for a known command injection advisory. The agent can explain the advisory and suggest the upgrade, but the enforceable GitHub native gate is dependency review in the pull request. That check can fail when vulnerable packages are introduced, and branch protection can make that failure matter. The third finding is where maturity shows up. A docs example or test fixture can look like a secret without being one. The bad workflow is to train everyone to bypass alerts. The better workflow is to classify it: real leak, test fixture, or documentation placeholder. If it is harmless, rewrite it to a redacted form or use an exception only when the team policy supports it. Running the same review in VS Code changes the surface, not the principle. VS Code has generally available MCP support with Copilot, and organizations can control MCP server access with policy. The IDE is useful when the fix is code-heavy. The terminal is useful when the review is part of a command line workflow. In both cases, the value is repeatable scanner access. This workflow does not prove that AI review catches every security bug. GitHub's own responsible use docs describe Copilot autofix as best effort, with limits around non-determinism, complex multi-file issues, context size, and coverage. Separate research and benchmarks also caution that AI code review can miss important vulnerabilities, so treat the agent as an orchestrator and reviewer, not the final authority. The practical verdict is this: move detection left, but keep the gates. Use Copilot CLI or VS Code to ask for a pre-commit review that covers secrets, dependencies, and suspicious fixtures. Use GitHub MCP secret scanning for the policy-backed secret check. Use dependency review, push protection, CodeQL, branch protection, and human review as the guardrails that persist after the chat session ends. If this helped you think more clearly about agent-assisted security review, like the video and subscribe to Fluid Coding and AI. The goal is not a louder review comment. It is a workflow where the agent can call the scanner, explain the result, and leave you with a safer diff.